a hook right in towards the team. So now all these stuff are locked right in, and we're ready to get ourselves into game one.
Yeah, and looking at Axis, just let it roll.
Oh,
let it roll.
Well, that will definitely be fun to watch, but what's even more fun is that we're going in towards our very final series right here of this best of 3 between Candy Comeback versus Axis Esports. Now, of course, we've seen so many of all these players pit each other against.
So dirty.
Well, we've already seen that sort of perfect wave clear coming from the side of CC, already getting in towards the very first camp for Norse and Bister.
I mean, check this out. Lassid decides to hide in the brush and wait for the moment to give over the buff. He barely loses his entire health bar.
Well, I'm not too sure how are they supposed to approach this, as Norse dives in towards the jungle, but they don't really want to overextend at this point because there's not too much of that objective other than the turtle, and we're going to see a little bit of that team fight coming out, and that will be a hook over to Toms.
Toms has already popped the rejuvenation. He hits level 4, but he might be going down here. He instantly dies. The rejuvenation wasn't in time. The rest of the team in the back line is already trying to take them out. Nord tries to pick up Evil X. Evil X does go down over to Bistler. Now Bistler needs to make something happen here. He's trying to buy a little bit of time. Chrono Dash is over the wall, but the rest of the team is not going to let him go without a fight. Lassid taking so much damage, but it ain't going to be enough as Scott locks the last member down. Bister finally dies to that bloody of space to actually break that bottom side. Well, Tom's having to pop that glorious pathway to keep himself alive and a way to escape, but the rest of the team kind of has to respond because now...
Well, speaking of a brush here, Rin as well as Evil X are applying something up, and Norse will be diving head first. And where the rest of Candy come at? They don't really want to actually fully commit to that. They're giving a little bit more attention towards the mid as well as top because there's no point finding a Masha to be able to Masha here. Toms is getting chunked out as well, but here comes North joining in the picture, and Evil X a little bit off of position, but that flicker is going to be popped out. Well, this is going to be Rin already on that watch, trying to actually secure this turtle, and they will try to snatch this one away. Evil X on the forefront. Will they be able to connect? And it will be Candy Comeback with the second turtle in hand.
Yep, and they're trying to make something happen, but Bister, even though he got hit by all the abilities, still survives. Evil X makes it out of there with that wall charge. Rin taking quite a bit of damage here, forces the flicker, and Bloody Hunt isn't there, and Tom's popping the rejuvenation really, really quickly, making sure he survives. Even though he's taking a lot of damage, Rin goes down, and now Lung finally able to join the combat here. They don't have enough minions. Lassid is already in there. Masha comes in, and she gets the initial kill while the rest of the team pulls on backwards. Bister is still alive. The Salmon Force popped, but he Chrono Dashes away. Conan trying to make something work, but again, Lassid survives, able to kite it out.
I just felt like that dive was so unnecessary, and every one of the... We're seeing about 3k gold in the span of that few minutes of time.
Yep, and again, the Iron Hook lands. Toms is in trouble. He's taking so much damage, but oh, I thought he was going to make it out of there, but Glorious Pathway isn't going to be enough to keep him after using the Rejuvenate so many times. It's still on cooldown. They're still pushing forward. Can they get another Iron Hook? Wild Charge has already been won by Evil X. The rest of the team is peeling backwards, and Granger isn't going to let anybody go without a fight. He's going to keep on shooting forward. The Iron Hook does miss from Scott. Rin needs one more hit. Rejuvenation has already been popped. Bister takes a little bit of damage, but not enough to finish him off. Oh my, hello there, Conan. Gets locked down by the Bloody Hunt, kicks him away with the Way of the Dragon, gets hit with a full rep. Ooh.
Well, I believe that was Granger as well. So all these big items are coming out, and that's a great hook over on Norse, and this is definitely one great pickup, all thanks to Scott.
Yeah, and that's kind of the issue to deal with for Candy Comeback, because they're getting picked off way too often, but Scott's not letting them have a good time either. Toms pops the Glorious Pathway, trying to make something happen here, but I don't think it's going to work. I think Evil X, Scott should have his Iron Hook up relatively soon, but he doesn't want to get on a target like Tom's. He wants to pick up Conan. He wants to pick
Comeback could still actually look for that late game skirmish, but Tom's keep getting pressurized and caught out. They should not even get anywhere close to that junction, and Norris here, who is technically unkillable by now.
Yeah, I mean, again, another Bloody Hunt has popped onto Boxia. Like, there's nothing they can do right now because both Lung and Rin are gigantic in this game. And not to mention that Lassid, he already tried not to get hooked by this Scott's Franco. Iron Hook lands again!
Oh no, mega kill going in the hands of Lung, and they're looking for the double for him as well. Axis Esports might not even need this one in hand. And now Norris diving all the way back. That hook almost connects, and every one of these members are really worried of comeback at this point in time, pretty much hard to do.
Yeah, and Lauren is already knocking on to Death's door here. Inhibitor's going down like it's nothing. I mean, with Lawson, he just chunks it out so quickly with just a couple of abilities. And Candy Comeback just kind of can't really do too much here as well. Getting locked down too far. The rest of the team doesn't want to help him out. Toms, again, the tanks are getting punished again and again and again. The carries are not willing to follow up.
Oh, no, to Ton MVP, almost falling flat as well. Now here comes the Zalman Force coming out, and they're trying to break down Lone. That's going to be a shutdown coming in, and Lasted trying to actually take down the Harif, and he'll be able to connect, and it's only down to Ton MVP, and Axis Esports wants to go in for the wipeout before going for the style points finisher, and this will be the first point given over on the side of